20 Years After by Alexandre Dumas. This is 20 years after the Three Musketeers, the events of the Three Musketeers. So Dumas wrote this book as a sequel. This is a Folio Society edition. Comes with this chocolate brown slipcover. And these, I think, very, very nice sort of ornate illustrations. That are representative of the time. Here's the spine. It's a big book, a little unwieldy. But as I've said about other things, sometimes I like a big book when it's a big story. It's a big story. Give me a big book. Let's have a look inside. Simple end papers here. This is an English translation, in case that wasn't clear. Reasonably thick paper. I think we skipped the page where we said who the illustrator was. There we go. Illustrated by Roman. Well, gotten myself into some trouble now, haven't I? Pizarro? 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 I don't know. I don't know who that is. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Got some kind of cool ink drawings here. The crazy thing is, I've never read Three Musketeers. I read this book, but I've never read Three Musketeers. Somehow, I don't know how, I got my hands on this one. And before going back to read the other one, I have read part of the other one. I've read chunks of the other one. But before, I got my hands on this one. It was a long time ago, and I just went ahead and read this one. And I really liked it. I really enjoyed it, whether it's the translator or the story itself. See how the illustrations go outside the line there? It's an interesting choice. I think that's pretty cool. Over here as well. So whether the illustration, or rather the translation, the story itself, somehow I found it very accessible and easy, in a way, easy to like, and a lot of fun. And yet, I've never gone back and read the Three Musketeers. This is kind of a typically in a premium book, you would put another chapter, you give it another page. I think that we're running into such, the book is so big already, you know, close to something getting on 700 pages, and there are a lot of chapters, a lot of chapters. So if they were to put each new chapter on another page, I suppose that would amount to making the book much bigger. So in other words, what I'm getting at here is that I don't think it was a decision based on greed or based on, you know, not wanting to put more effort and materials in. I think they were trying to spare us from having an even bigger book. Of course, they could have put it in 2 volumes, and that would be a question of money. In any case, I like it. I did read this exact volume. It's big, but it's perfectly doable. I'll show you the size of it. It's not the biggest book I've ever read, but you know, if you're trying to lie in bed reading the thing, it's not small, but perfectly doable. Nicely done. You can hear the sound it made on my desk. Nicely bound book. 20 Years After by Dumas. This is a Folio Society edition.